Verse 5, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil. It will be health to your flesh and strength to your bones. Honor the Lord with your possessions and with the firstfruits of all your increase. So your barns will be filled with plenty and your vats will overflow with new wine. Last two verses. My son, do not despise the chastening of the Lord, nor detest his correction. For whom the Lord loves, he corrects, just as a father the son in whom he delights. We could go on, but I honestly felt that for this morning, I was just supposed to take these 8 verses and have us just walk through this as though, to be honest with you, as though we were sitting in just a small devotion of 2 or 3 people talking and praying. This is what I would do in walking through these scriptures. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Your heart is bigger than your head. What you can fathom, what you can grasp, what you can see, what you can perceive, what you can connect to from the heart of man is so much more significant than the mind. The mind is not insignificant. The mind is important. But the Bible teaches some very profound things on the place of the heart and the place of the mind. And what happens to small-minded people is they put the mind first. If the mind is first, let me put it this way. If I understand everything that's going on in my Christian life, I can explain where I'm at in life, I understand everything that's happening, then I have reduced God to my size. It's important that I have parts of my life that are buried in mystery. Mystery is as important as is revelation. Now here's the deal. In our quest to know God, in our quest to serve him and illustrate his kingdom, his purposes, we gain understanding. Things that I didn't understand 5 years ago, I understand now. And that's supposed to happen. We're supposed to increase in understanding. But in our progression in the kingdom, we have to always have enough of the stuff that we can't explain and we can't control in our life so that we have reason for trust. There has to be the unexplainable. Interestingly, in Acts chapter 2, where it talks about the outpouring of the Holy Spirit, it says, and you will be clothed with power from on high. There's no question as we read through Acts 2 and we see the baptism in the Holy Spirit is for power. But that power serves 2 purposes. We tend to emphasize only one. The one we emphasize is the need for miracles, the need for breakthrough, the need for power, the demonstration of God's power. But the other side of that coin is that outpouring of the Spirit was to give us power for endurance. Endurance is necessary if you got the answer right away. Endurance is when it didn't happen the way you thought and or there's a delay at the appearance of a delayed answer. That power, that immersion, that baptism in fire serves both purposes well. It equips me and enables me to bring a miracle into a situation. And when that miracle doesn't happen, and I've seen countless thousands, but I've also seen countless thousands of ones that didn't happen. When that miracle doesn't happen, it actually gives us that power, gives us the grace to endure until the breakthrough comes. It's a huge part of this life. So here we go. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Let everything about you be anchored into who he is, all right? So here it is. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. That word to lean actually means that which supports you. So this pulpit, as I lean on it, if it weren't here, I would fall over. It is supporting me. What he's saying is, don't let your understanding be that which supports you. Now, that's not anti-intellect. That's not anti-understanding. It's just saying, make sure you keep the mystery part of your life always increasing. As your understanding increases, take more risk. As your revelation increases, take more risk. Make sure you stay exposed to need in such a way that it will become normal for you to lean not on your own understanding, but in all your ways, acknowledge him. Are you with me? So lean not, do not let my understanding, my insight, my revelation be the source of my strength. Let it be in that heartfelt abandonment to the purposes of God.